oath to myself to really, just jump into really helping myself and my family and people around me, not just do well, but exceed, because I always wanted to thrive. And that's what I'm all about. And I've just been able to do amazing things in the last few months. We're just in April, guys, but this year is moving. So before I get into everything, I want to get to introduce someone to you guys. She is amazing spirit. She's been just a ray of light since I've met her, and her name is Diamond. And Diamond is going to be able to just share a little bit of her experience and what she's so excited about. She is awesome, and I'm excited for you guys to hear a little bit. Diamond, have you made it on the call, Diamond?
Absolutely. Oh my God, my camera is so bad.
You look good.
Oh, okay. Hey everybody, my name is Diamond Dangerfield. I'm from Paris, Texas, but now I live in Flower Mound, Texas. I just wanted to explain a little bit my why in this company. I talk to mothers all day about them wanting to get better things for their family, whether that's a house or a vehicle, or just some people just wanting financial literacy. And me being able to have that platform to help them just gives me such a greater purpose. And it makes me feel like I found my purpose now. So I just want to reach as many people as I can so I can help as many people as I can. So thanks everybody for coming. I know everybody has a busy schedule, so I appreciate everyone hopping on this call for me.
Absolutely. Y'all drop some fire in the chat for Diamond. I'm super excited for you and just excited for everything that you're doing. And I'm not going to delay you guys. What we're talking about. Well, yes, absolutely. Where's the fire? There it is. So I'm not going to delay this information any longer. A lot of you guys are on here because you're looking to understand what can you do about your credit. How can credit be used to better your life, or what has it not done up to this point? Well, I have a great solution for you guys, United Credit Education Services. So let's start with it. This is a company, first of all, you need to know that you can rely on. 18 years in the financial services industry. 18 years is a long time, you guys. Products and services designed to help families across the country. These products have been carefully selected, not just thrown together, but uniquely designed to help families across the country. They're leading by example. This is very important. As a company that is debt-free, you need to know that, because we're talking about finances. We're talking about financial freedom. Drop a 1 in the chat if you are interested in debt-free life. I just want to know how many people are interested in a debt-free life. Drop a 1 in the chat. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. I'm not by myself. So with that, the company has the same key executives since the beginning. They're dedicated. They're consistent. This is a hard thing, guys. But let's get into why this matters. If you're not sure of how your credit score is currently being calculated, go ahead and take a screenshot of this, because this is your adult report card. Like I like to say, 35% of that, which is a huge part of it, is going to be the payment history. These are your on-time payments versus the delinquencies that you have. So having a missed payment or 2 missed payments can significantly drop your score in this area. It's the largest part. But then 30% of that is going to be the credit utilization. This is the percentage of the credit limit available. But this is also important to note: if you don't have any credit at all, you don't have any credit cards, you're missing 30% of the score right here. That's a huge percentage. 15% of your score is going to be the length of credit, how long you've had your accounts. This is where trade lines are really good, because it can add age to your credit. New credit inquiries. So having a lot of people run your credit score, going to the dealership, allowing them run your score, that can damage you in the long run, because every time that happens, it can hit your score significantly. And those things add up. That 10% adds up. And you also want a balance of the types of credit. So having a balance of your credit is actually really good. Having a car loan, having student loans, if they're deferred and not in default in a negative state, that can actually balance your score. So let's talk about it. Why does this matter? So did you know this? Did you know 1.4 million identity theft claims were made in 2020? 1.4 million identity theft. People's identities were stolen. $14.6 trillion is the number that the American household debt is currently being reported as of 2021. Just 4 months ago, 14.6 trillion. A lot of us get it like, oh my gosh, student loans are at a trillion, or we talk about, but 14.6 trillion is what people owe. 64% of Americans are expected to retire with less than $10,000 in their retirement savings account. Less than 10,000. They're working and they're working and they're working only to have $10,000 in their, over half of Americans right now. 60% of Americans right now lack a will or estate planning. So when something happens to someone, they can lose their home and they can lose these things that they've worked so hard their whole lives to attain and just gone. It can happen, and it does happen. In just one decade, student loan balances have jumped over 150%. This is based on CNBC, guys. So 1 in 4 Americans, they have a credit score less than 650. That's a huge thing. Why does this matter? Because some people might think a 650, oh, that seems like it should be fine, right? Well, let's look at it. Bad credit versus good credit. When you're purchasing a home, this is a major purchase most people have, right? They typically want to buy a house. Well, if your credit score is a 560 or less, you're paying $2,655 at a 12.9% interest rate, which calculates that over $955,000, almost $1 million for a house that you could pay the same house, if your credit was at a 740 or higher, $1,149 at a 4% interest rate, pay a little over 400,000 for the same house. So what we're saying, the credit impacts what you're paying for, how much more you're paying for the same thing someone else is paying for less because of their credit. Okay, let's talk about with the car. Having a car is important. A lot of people buy cars. Well, if you have a credit score of 560 or less, the interest rate can be 26% or even higher. I've seen even higher than rates than this, all because your credit score is low, which causes the monthly payment to be high. But if you have a 740 or higher, your interest rate is much lower. You pay much less, and that's the goal, is to keep money in your pocket so that you can put it where you need to go. So why does this matter? I'm really passionate about this because overall, the bigger picture is that bad credit can ruin your family's future. It's starting out towards something already fighting against you because you end up paying over $56,000 more than what you should pay for the same things. This is a lot of money. So here we have a solution. I'm not just throwing these things at you as like a downer. There is a solution to this. Like I mentioned, we've carefully selected these products you see here to help in these areas. So start with budgeting. Knowing how to budget is a skill. So having a budget is really important. We have a budget in place where you can actually learn how to budget more efficiently. Credit restoration, credit builders. Well, when you're sending the letters, when you're wanting your credit to be restored, a lot of companies, they'll go after a couple items. What I love is that our attorneys go after all the negative items at once, creating a fast 30 to 45 day turnaround with those first set of results. We have a credit monitoring where we're able to monitor the score, where you can see your future score as opposed to where it is right now. The debt payoff tool. This is great because paying off your debt, we're talking about debt freedom, right? I was saying, who wants to be debt free? Well, we have tools where you can actually find out when you will be debt free. All the bills, all the things that you're working toward, when will that day be? You can actually calculate that. Our Rocket Lawyer, which is amazing. So anyone that's ever wanted to start a business, you needed help with the LLC, you wanted to understand the business contracts that go into having a business, we have a suite of attorneys that really are able to kick in and help you. And I get to get into that a little bit later. Just keep listening. But financial lockbox. So this is amazing because if you have children, they have immunization records, social security, birth certificates, passports. These are documents you never want to lose, right? You never want to find yourself needing it and not having it. Well, we're able to put that in a financial lockbox so you're not trying to make sure that you can remember where you last put it. That's invaluable, right? Identity monitoring. I remember I mentioned how many claims of identity theft happened in 2020. Well, we partner with Allstate Insurance, and you know what that means. You're in good hands. We give all of our clients $1 million with identity theft protection to protect your score as it's going up, because you are more susceptible to something like that. That's the number one crime right now. By the way, we are a digital society. Every 3 to 4 seconds, someone's identity is stolen. That's just the reality. So we got to do something about it. Net worth calculator. This allows you to find out what is your net worth. A lot of times we'll look at, television and different things, and this person's worth this net. You actually can find out what your own net worth is. And then that'll help you have a savings goal. Because maybe you're like, I want to save for a business. I want to get a vending machine. I want to get a rental property. I want to get an Airbnb. I want to do this. I want to do that. Well, we have a goals where you can save up to put those things in place as your credit's getting restored. And then there's a will and trust. A lot of times people are not protecting their items. Like I mentioned, over 60% of people don't have a will and trust. We're including this with getting your credit restored. I mean, I'm just going value after value. People pay hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to do just that by itself. So what I also love is we have our youth financial literacy, Family Mint. What this is it's teaching your children about financial literacy so that they can be further ahead than you were, because we all know we were not taught this in school. Let's just keep it real, right? Drop a 2 in the chat if you were not taught financial literacy in school and how to save, how to budget, how to monitor your credit. Okay, yeah, let's just be real. Thank you. All right. We weren't taught this. Let's just be real. So here we are creating a solution. Guys, we're not breaking a bank to do this. Okay, what is amazing, we're able to offer all of what I just mentioned to you at an $89 monthly cost for month 1, 2, and 3. We then reward our clients and drop the cost to $69. Remember the Rocket Lawyer where I mentioned if you have a business, you have business contracts, you need someone to revise and see. After the 3rd month, we drop the cost to $69, but then that opens up that Rocket Lawyer, and at no additional cost, you're able to consult for free with an attorney to help you with those legal documents with filing in your business. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, I think that's incredible. $99 activation fee, that brings that total to $188. That's a one-time setup fee. First month is included, but there's no contract. We're not locking you into anything. And we have a satisfaction guarantee. So like I mentioned, within those first 30 to 45 days, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Google that, it makes the credit bureaus responsible to respond to us with a resolution. So it's really exciting. And just where you can see every protection plan, you are supporting our nonprofit. It's the Youth Financial Literacy Foundation that I mentioned. $9 of that goes to our scholarships. $2.2 million has been donated through the YFL to help children understand the value of financial literacy and getting ahead, way further ahead than we were, right? So what you're doing here is saving money while partnering with the best in the industry. I mentioned Allstate Identity Protection has a partner to, have your back while your score is going up, protecting you along the way. That Rocket Lawyer I mentioned, that's valued at $40 a month by itself, but it's free, included in the protection plan, starting at that 4th month. We even continue to drop the cost, guys. Like, I'm just being real. You don't know any company that's dropping costs, just continually dropping them. We have people continue on with our services past a year, they pay even less, $49, and they're still able to dispute things if they ever come up. So, I mean, so we further it. So we know that this is a huge problem in America right now, very prevalent. This is not something people want. This is something people need, their credit restored. So we have a referral program. If 5 of your family and friends, people you know, are able to get their services started as well, you can get that next month for free. And everybody likes free. We all like free. Everyone likes free. So this is what you want to do. You want to go ahead and start now and take control of your financial future. Let's check out some of our testimonials. Dominique says, with the education on credit cards, she qualified and continued to build her credit. She was able to buy her first house in 6 months after starting her protection plan. Randy said that he loved the identity monitoring services because he knows how it feels to have someone jeopardize, your livelihood and how hard it is to get everything back. A lot of people have gone through that. Let's read one more. Jabari, he was able to restore his credit with the credit builder, and he used the credit monitoring to increase his score over 300 points, guys. I mean, we're changing lives. This is the Lord's work, okay? If you ask me. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing my screen because I get to bring up another amazing lady to give her your testimonial. If you got some value from all of what I just shared, can you please drop a 3 in the chat? I want to see 333. Like if you got any value from that, I just want to know. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up, let's see if she's made it on the line. I get to bring up another amazing woman. Y'all, we got women that are just killing it. I love us because we are doing this thing. And this young lady, her name is Jasmine Knox, and I'm excited for her to come and get to share with you guys a little bit of just her why and what she's excited about, what we're doing and being a part of this movement. So, I mean, without further ado, Jasmine, are you on the line? Let's see. Are you on the line, Jasmine? Let me see. So many people. Let's see. Searching. Let's see. Don't see Jasmine. Christina, are you on the line? Let's see.
I am here, you guys. Hi. I was in communication with Jasmine, and her internet connection has failed her tonight. So I can give my testimonial.
Yes, Queen.
Let me see. Can you guys see me?
Yes, we can. Hello.
Hi. I am grocery shopping right now, but really quickly, UWE UCS has changed my life. In as little as 2 months, I've been a part of this program. It has helped me reach a lot of people and change their financial futures for the better, as well as myself. Within the first 30 days, my personal credit score has jumped 77 points. I was a victim of identity theft twice, and that Allstate protection plan, that got my heart. The identity theft protection, that's invaluable, right, you guys? Because with debit cards, your money is susceptible to death, and you have to live, right? So I feel secure with being able to have my identity protected, and as well as, spreading this knowledge and helping people get on their financial literacy platform. I just saw Jasmine join. Jasmine, can you hop on really quickly? Let's see, Jessica, are you still there?
Yes, I am. Yeah, she's not in a position to speak. We'll just go ahead and keep going, you guys. Well, guys, I don't want to delay you guys. I get to introduce my amazing mentor, Mr. Darryl Callum, who is just killing it, just helping so many families. And we are excited about just everything he's doing to further our community and help us reach new heights. So without further ado, Mr. Darryl Callum.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Definitely want to give it back over to Miss Jessica. She just did a phenomenal job breaking down our award-winning protection plan. Definitely want to give it back over to Miss Christina and Diamond as well, sharing their awesome testimonials. They came in, being trailblazers in our platform. Super excited for what they're about to do this year, guys. They left me the easy part of tonight, guys. I get to tell you how you're going to make more money this year than you did last year. So type a 1 in the chat if you want to make more money this year than you did last year, all right? So real briefly, just a brief introduction, guys. Prior before joining this platform, I had no experience in financial literacy or credit repair, anything of that nature. I was simply a nightclub promoter on Las Vegas Boulevard. Did that for 5 years, and I had a decent time, made decent income. All of that came crashing down in 2020 when COVID hit, right? It shut the strip down, it shut the clubs down, it shut my money down. Guys, I had $0 coming in for months. Had to relocate back home to Arkansas. I was on the verge of losing everything. And luckily enough, I found this platform. And long story short, guys, within 4 months, my credit score went from 505 to 742. Life changing. Guys, within 10 months, I hit a 6-figure title within this platform. It's been under 2 years. I've recently been promoted to the prestigious title of regional vice president. And I'm just truly thankful and grateful for what this platform has done for myself and my family. And, mainly because what it's done for my daughters. I always like to say I do it for my last name, not for my first name. My whole life is dedicated towards building generational wealth. And I literally feel like this platform is the best vehicle on the planet to financial freedom. Type financial freedom in the chat if that's what you're looking to obtain, guys, right? We all know that business is the way to have financial freedom. You got to have some means of residual income coming in, right? So let's speak on what you don't do with our platform en route to get that financial freedom. Guys, you don't actually have to repair anyone's credit. Jessica did such a great job going over our services. You're simply referring people over to United Credit Education Services, right? There's no complex technology. Everything's really streamlined, simply, no paperwork. You're not pressuring anyone. You're just simply exposing the information, getting a person on a call like this here, and they're going to make an educated decision if they want to get started or not, right? Refer people over to the protection plan, and we're literally changing thousands and thousands of lives across the country. Okay. You get to be your own boss with our platform. You get to work sometime, full-time, part-time. You got all the tools you need to be successful. You can work from absolutely anywhere in the world, guys. You have an excellent support team that's going to help you as far as customer support. You got a positive, like-minded community. It's a blessing to be in partnership with such positive, phenomenal people that just pour into you on a daily basis. All right. So without further ado, let's break down the money. Let's talk about how you can get paid with our platform. How can you get the financial freedom you're looking for? How can you earn more money this year than you can last year? Okay. So our platform is more efficient than any other credit repair company in the world, guys. Right? Because not only do we help you remove all your negative items, and we dispute every single negative item from the initial start with all 3 collection agencies, but guys, we have so much value. We have 12 additional services as well, right? So a customer signs up for the low price of $188, the company is going to pay you more money than they're making. You make $100 off that $188, plus you earn $12 residually every time a client makes a monthly payment. Let's say you're super ambitious, you go out here and sign up 100 clients, right? Guys, that's $10,000 up front, plus $1,200 residually. You don't do anything else, right? So someone type financial freedom in the chat, guys. You basically have your own credit restoration brokerage company in a box, right? This is that residual income I was speaking of. It. A lot of people are looking for additional ways to make money. Everything's going on with the economy, with inflation and gas prices, food prices, everything's going up. But wages. So what does that mean? Many Americans are looking for additional ways to make additional streams of income, because one stream of income is too close to zero. So we basically get rewarded for empowering people. And as you come on board, no matter if you're a new agent or you hit the top of the company, you're going to be rewarded simply for referring over another business partner. You can earn anywhere between $100 to $560, guys. Jessica hit the prestigious title of sales director in a short period of time, right? That means every time she exposes this platform to someone, they make a decision to get started. The company pays her $380, guys. At the prestigious title of regional vice president, where I'm at now currently, guys, that's $510 simply for helping someone earn additional income for themselves and their families. And you also get override residuals of everything that your organization is doing on a monthly basis, guys. It gets even better than that. My favorite part of this platform is the infinity bonus, right? So when I worked on Las Vegas Boulevard, they used to give us like a $50 gift card once a year at the Christmas party. I figured that was cool, right? I didn't have to trade my time for money. That was just a free, bonus check. I'd go buy gas or food, something of that nature. Well, with this platform, guys, as sales director, once you help enough people, the company is going to start paying you a $50 bonus check just simply for sustaining that title. Guys, it took me less than a year to hit the title of vice president. That's a $1,500 bonus check simply for being a vice president. So that means $1,500 coming into your banking account every 30 days. That's not including the customers you're bringing in. That's not including the customers that's paying. That's not including the new business partners. That's not including the override residuals off the team. That $1,500 is coming in automatically. We're blessed enough to hit regional vice president in under 2 years, guys. That's over $4,300 coming into my banking account a month. not including the additional ways we get paid. And the infinity bonus goes all the way down to prestigious title of Pinnacle, where the company is literally going to pay you $300,000 a month for sustaining that title, for helping people that want to do one of two things: get their credit scores increased or make extra money, right? And surely we all know that there's many people that want to do both of those things. Okay, so we have a early retirement plan here, guys. This is a 2 to 5 year game plan for early retirement. So type a 1 in the chat if you don't want to wait till you're 50 years old to retire. You don't want to wait till you're 60, 70, where you can't even enjoy it. Some people may want to retire at 40. You may want to retire at 30. Some people may want to retire at 20, right? So we have what you call the Rest and Relaxation Retirement Club. Level 1 of our retirement club, the company's going to pay you $600 a month in an expense allowance of your choosing, okay? You have cash bonuses upwards of $50,000. Guys, level 3, that's a $1,500 expense allowance. Level 6, that's a $5,000 monthly house payment allowance of your choosing. I don't know about you guys here in Arkansas. I mean, I can go buy 3 houses a month on mortgage, right? You go build a castle from the ground up. And level 7 through 10, that's going to be a monthly matching retirement bonus anywhere between $25,000 and $250,000, guys. Mind you, 46% of baby boomers have less than $10,000 saved up for retirement. People that worked hard their whole lives, they never got a piece of the American dream. So you can't work your way to financial freedom. You need to have some sort of business, right? And I feel like I know for a fact that this business is the best vehicle en route of financial freedom. You know, when I first started, I thought, you know, to hit the R&R club, probably had to sign up 1 million people. I thought it was going to take me 20, 30 years. Guys, I was mistaken, because my first 10 months in business, you know, not only did I go vice president, but I also hit level 1 of the R&R club. The company started paying me $600 a month, right? On top of everything else, not including the other additional ways we get paid. In under 2 years, guys, I hit the level 2 of the R&R club. This is a $10,000 bonus check. Now you're able to invest in other income producing assets as well, right? So this is all about financial freedom with our platform. You know, this gentleman here by the name of Alfred Nixon, he was able to obtain the level 7 in our retirement club in just 5 years, guys. So the mansion that you dreamed about, you know what I mean? He has 2 of them, one built in LA, one built in Miami, okay? His dream car was a Rolls Royce. He has it paid for by the company. His wife wanted a Range Rover. She has it paid for by the company, okay? 5 years ago, this young gentleman was living in government housing, picking up trash outside of Miami Boulevard, you know, staying in a 2-bedroom with 8 people in it, guys. Now he's making over $400,000 a month, $0 in debt, simply for helping people. All right. And the company has all the tools you need to be just as successful as me and Alfred. You're going to have your own business back office website. You have a live agent and customer support team that works for you. You know, you have all the marketing materials you need to be successful. You have all the trainings, mentorships to be successful. You get tax advantages, you know, for having your own at-home business. You get paid every single week. And not only do you get all those phenomenal services, Jessica did such a great job going over, but guys, you also get upwards of $100,000 in life insurance just for being an active agent with us once you qualify, simply for helping people do one or two things: get their credit scores increased or help someone earn an additional stream of income. Type a 1 in the chat if you know anybody on the planet that could use a credit score increase. Type a 2 in the chat if you know anyone on the planet who could use some extra income, guys. You know, a lot of people don't understand that, hey, 82% of the women in America that make over $100,000 a year, guys, they do it from an at-home business. So I always like to tell women, hey, even if you don't partner with our particular platform, you may want to take a look at something similar to this, just so the odds can be in your favor to get the financial freedom that you're seriously looking for. But the thing about the other platforms, guys, you know, they have good products, lotions and potions and diet supplements, things that a person may want. I'm pretty sure we understand credit is something that you need, you know, especially if you want to build generational wealth. We have Mr. Ashton Henry. He's one of our top leaders in the platform as well. You know, he's on the Steve Harvey show all the time, helping out the audience, answering questions about credit. Guys, he's not fixing anyone's credit. He's a referral agent, just like me and Jessica, okay? He's simply referring people over to United Credit Education Services. He's now a multi-millionaire by doing so, okay? You guys may have heard of Grammy award-winning producer Teddy Riley. He partnered up with our platform. He was looking for a way to earn a residual income as well. What better way to do it than the best platform on the planet en route to financial freedom? Yeah, Miss Yandy Smith, okay, from Love and Hip Hop. That's her and Ashton hanging out. She wanted a way to empower the young women who follow her, so she partnered up with our platform. She's been doing amazing things, impacting a lot of lives in her community. So it's just been a blessing to see that, coming to fruition. And this is actually me hanging out with Ashton Henry, the guy from the Steve Harvey Show, Alfred, the young kid from government housing. These guys are both multimillionaires. You see, it's one thing to be in pursuit of financial freedom. It's another thing to actually obtain financial freedom. These guys have millions of dollars coming in passively. If they don't work another day in their life, they can retire now. The early retirement we were speaking upon, they obtained that, right? And they still work this business diligently, which is mind-blowing to me and very commendable. But I was just wondering, when I was speaking to them, like, why do you guys still work so hard? And these gentlemen both told me the same answer verbatim separately. And it's basically that, they don't feel like they don't even do it for money anymore. It's more so about impact over income, right? So the reason, I'm coming in, I'm doing such phenomenal things, Jessica doing such phenomenal things, Christina, guys, we're getting trained by multimillionaires. When we get off this call, we're about to hop on $1 million training with Alfred for free, simply for being a business partner in this platform. So I say that all that to say, you want to thank the person who invited you on this call. They put you in a position to change your short-term and long-term future. You come on board, not only do you get all those phenomenal services for free, you're going to get $1,000 of debt wiped off your credit, guys. We're going to help you build up your score. We're going to, protect your identity with Allstate Insurance. We're going to give you a will and trust to protect your family's legacy. Plus, you're going to get the same website, same business back office these multimillionaires have. It's over 112 million Americans that need credit help. There's 100% of people that want to make extra income. Guys, you got a whole business in a box for $2.99 one time. It's normally $89 a month moving forward because the company obviously wants you to be a product of the product, right? But remember those 112 million Americans that desperately need credit help? Everyone that that needs to earn additional income, we're going to help you find 5 people, right? Most people probably say, like, that's easy. You know what I mean? We're going to help you find 5 people, right? Not only will you make $500, your money back plus profit, but now you have a debt-free business, guys. You have no overhead, right? I've started many businesses before that cost me thousands of dollars just to start. Not even to mention to keep it afloat on a monthly basis, you paid hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, right? Guys, Ashton took $2.99 from being an immigrant, knowing absolutely no one in America, broke, to the Steve Harvey Show, making multi-millions. Alfred took $2.99 from the projects to a mansion in Beverly Hills. I took $2.99 from 0 to 6 figures my first year in business, and I definitely plan on going to the 7-figure range here shortly. So you definitely gonna have to ask yourself, are you serious about financial freedom? You ready to go? You spend $2.99 on tennis shoes or a night on a weekend, we're gonna lock arms with you and help you become successful as possible. Or you ready to go? You just have a few questions. We're definitely gonna get all your questions answered for you. Or you C, you just want to enjoy the services at this time, and that's fine. But I always like to end off with the fact, the secret of getting ahead in life is getting started. Because at the end of the day, guys, it's about to be May, 4 months down in this year. I don't even remember last year went by like that, right? The next 2 to 5 years, it's going to go by anyway. The next 20, 30 years is going to go by anyway. The kids are going to get older, right? And if we do what we always done, we'll get what we always got. So that's my time. You guys definitely want to get back with the person who invited you on the call. And I'll see every single last one of you guys at the top. You guys have a blessed evening.